This is Orion Drift, and it has its fair few secrets. The first of which being the corn vault, located past the rock climbing walls, down this hole, and back to this barricade thing. And then you fly up with your boost, and then you will see this eerie red light. Now, if you walk down here, you will find a vault door. Now, this requires keys. And I don't feel like showing you where the keys are because I opened this for somebody else and I don't want to go to a different server and do this again. So, it goes in a specific pattern. They still watch us, and then this door will open. If you climb inside, okay, why won't it let me through? If you climb inside, it's kind of dark, eerie, right? You climb through this, climb up it. Don't go that way. You go this way, take a left, you get spit out into this. And then you can climb through this other vent, grab this rope thingy, and climb up. Try to get your head past this bar. Head over here. Now, upon entering this room, you will notice there is a bunch of things everywhere. There's this corn sign that says believe. There's these what seem to be vending machines that don't do anything. There's a pile of corn and corn tokens, is what I'm gonna call them. And then there's this. I'm not gonna read that. It gives you badge you get from completing the Cobb's Vault. And I'm pretty sure this is the color from it, but it could also be this or this. I think this is the alternate color for Cobb's, or the main color. I think it's probably this. It's one of these two. And to get out of this place, just grab this wire, pull yourself up, run this way, go back down, come back out, and you will have to jump around a little bit, but you'll eventually see this. And then if you run back here, just take your right, go back down, and you will be back in the main entrance where you can leave. We started the video off with a bang, but now we can move on to the lesser known but also less important things, like up here, up this crane at the back of the parkour district, at the very top over here. There is a piece of text that says Fizzin'. I think that's how you pronounce that. And then if we jump over to our big green friend in the parkour district, obviously, we will find Crash and Tuck. Heading over to this mountain, you can see it says Goblin. Goblin? Goblin. I don't know why I said Goblin. Heading over to the opposite side of the parkour district, we can find one that says Mr. 662. Heading to the Driftball district. Okay, there's a wall there. But heading to the Driftball district and coming to just over Stadium Prime, we're going to be heading into that back room back there with the 3 stadiums. Then we're going to go down to the bunker. Okay, going in the door. We're going to go down. We're at the bunker. And we are going to go behind the bunker to where there's actually some hidden basketball courts. Both of these are full basketball courts. You can choose your team like you can on soccer, and you can pull out your football and play. It's the same thing on the other side. There's even stands for the audience, if you have any. Heading to the parkour district, but not going all the way, coming to where there's this gap in the ground. You can jump over here and head under the district. This is a little weird. You're A-okay to fall down. And then just run over here. And under the volleyball arenas, there is Sir Dimwat's chair. He's got a couple of trees, he's got some snacks, and he's got his luxurious chair. Those were the more obvious and well-known ones. Now we're going to move on to the not-so-known, and some pretty darn cool ones, actually. Heading over to the Driftplex, and using our momentum that I actually don't have because it's slammed through the wall, we're going to run to the back of the soccer fields over on this corner. We're going to come to this back end of the Driftplex. We're going to go down here, and then we are going to come down to this support down here. Okay, come down to this corner of it. That is the entrance to the Driftplex. That is the back of the Driftplex. And yeah, this is where you need to be. Now, fly directly down with your boost. Did they remove the ball? I think they removed it. Okay, well, I've tried like 4 servers at this point, and I do not know why it's not spawning. There's supposed to be a big ball that spawns down in space when you fly down from that corner, but it's not spawning, and I don't know why. So I'll just put up a video of it on screen. We're flying. Oh. Well. Why are you here? I mean, that's why I came here, but like, you're not supposed to be there. Believe it or not, our next secret is actually way up in space. If we head over here, you can see there is some kind of blue speck out there in space. That is the Dark Orion, and it's basically this, but with no districts, and it's completely black. So, it takes a good long time to get over there, so I'll put up a video of me going over there and finding the quest and doing the quest. On the very front of, here, let me fly up, that core thing, if you follow it to the plus at the end, right, and then you go to the very end of that, but on that Dark Orion over there, you will get some XP, and that's about it. So, in order to get to the Dark Orion, you're going to want to join any parkour server. So, click Browse Station, go to Parkour Community, and then join any of them. Then we're going to run over to Scrap Run. We're going to go on top of it. And then, now that we're here, there's a bunch of boost pads on the floor, so it'll make getting there super duper easy. Just hit the boost pads. And then you're going to want to carve around, right? Keep hitting the boost pads and then just flash. And then use your boost to not slow down, but to guide yourself toward it. So once you start getting close, you want to use your boost to angle your speed that you have to go toward the Orion. I was like way out up in space, kind of on level with the Orion, so I had to boost a lot to get myself to go downward toward it. Okay, I'm going to start boosting upward to slow myself down, because I don't want to be zooming and just past it. That wouldn't be very good. Okay. Wait, there's people here. What the freak? Why are there people here? There's, a challenge on the very end of it. And you win. And then you get your 1 XP by clicking your button. Now, the next and final secret I can remember off the top of my brain cell is, actually inside of Scrap Run. So, you're gonna run down Scrap Run as you typically would. Go down your ramp here. Run around this thing. Go down here. Now, you'll find these exits. You want to go to one of them. Preferably the one on the right compared to the entrance. And then, you're gonna want to fly up. Go down this hole here. Where you will find a switch labeled 2. Now, click this. I don't actually know the orientation it needs to be to open, but I don't know. So now, once we've flown over that, you're gonna run this way, past the emergency exit, and then you're just gonna run to the very end of this. Okay, now that we're at the end, there is this hole here, and if you jump down, you'll find yourself here. Then you wanna run over here, jump even further down, you land here, run over here, and if you climb up here, you'll notice that there's a blue barrier here. Now, we can actually get in here if we flip these switches a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I think the combination is number 2 has to be like this, and then and then 1 and 2 are like this. If not, flip 2 to be like this as well. I don't actually know if that was the combination. Okay, so when you go through that door, you're gonna fall down a hole, and it's gonna be completely dark. So just run in the direction until you see light. Alright, we're gonna run over here. And jump back here. And then just keep following dark red light.
Ouch! Looks like we've got a victim.
Scrap runs open. I hear the balls hitting the floor. Okay. Keep following your light, and then you're gonna go back here, where you will find the face speaker room. Dun dun dun! Okay. So this is what's called a face. It is the closed early access badge, and it's face. And then there's these speakers. Yeah, I don't know what they do. I don't think they do anything. Maybe this is the person that's speaking through the microphone all the time. Thoughts? I mean, they have speakers, they have something strapped to their faces. Anyway, those were the secrets in Orion Drift. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Goodbye!